What's up, YouTube? It's Rebecca with a quick video. Back again with my boy, Art of Fragrance.
What's up, guys?
Brandon. Still waiting on some videos, buddy.
We'll see if it ever happens.
He got the new apartment. He moved everything in, and then he's still sitting on his hands. So we'll get him. I'm gonna convince him, guys. We're gonna get some videos done soon. He's got a big collection, and he really needs to share his collection with you guys ASAP. But we'll worry about that later. Right now, we're gonna talk about a fragrance that just came out. I don't know how long, a couple weeks maybe or so. It's the successor to the King. King Aventus. Everyone loves or hates Aventus, right? Everyone talks about it. It's the new Aventus Cologne, guys. I don't know if you can see that or not. We're going to try to get this in there. We're like, kind of, maybe give it, there we go. Hey, I'll hold it up here. You guys can see it right there. You guys can see the box. I wanted to show you guys the box a little bit better. See if I can, before she gets white again. We'll go ahead and just hold it back here. It's a pretty plain box. Has a square here. Has a nice matte finish, which I guess all the boxes do.
All the creeds do, yeah.
But this one does have gray and white. It's pretty much your standard Creed box. Batch number on the bottom, Creed on top. I'm pretty sure it has the book on the inside of the cards, yes. But yeah, you know, I've heard of a couple of blurbs. I mean, honestly, you can't help but hear stuff about this one. I mean, it's you know, related to, you know, the King Aventus. So everyone's talking about it. And I've heard a couple of different things.
I've read some stuff as well.
Yeah, and so, like I said, I always tell you guys that I try to keep my ears kind of closed so I don't get too influenced, but like I said, sometimes you kind of have to. All right, guys, so here's the bottle for Aventus Cologne, standard Creed bottle. We do have, I believe it's is that some silver on the Creed name here in the glass. We have a nice, like, kind of, is that gray?
Yeah, it's gray.
Gray label, gray cap.
I like the gray.
Yeah, the gray looks nice on that. Actually, was going to do a first impressions video at Neiman's the other day, but they didn't have this one in stock yet. I don't know. I think they said August 1st. So I don't know how some people got it. I guess maybe it was leaked, or I think it's available in Europe first maybe. And some people are ordering from there. But yeah, so again, not too much going on with the presentation. Your standard Creed box and your standard Creed bottle. So Brandon here is going to read the notes to you guys.
All right, guys. So the notes for Aventus Cologne, well, it's a aromatic fruity.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. Pineapple, green apple, mint, ginger, mandarin orange, and pink pepper in the top. In the middle, we got patchouli, sandalwood, and vetiver. And in the base, we have musk, styrax, birch, and tonka bean.
Okay. Now, I have heard, before I get to too many, like, any comparisons, or maybe I'll get to that afterwards, but I did hear it was compared to a couple of other things.
I did too.
Do you want to wait, or do you want to go ahead and say that now?
We should do it now, because, you know.
Yeah. So what did you hear?
I heard that it had the Aventus DNA, and then the dry down smelled like Chanel Allure Sport.
Yes, I heard the same thing. I'm sure a couple of different reviewers, I think, had the same kind of idea about it. Not really sure, you know, what kind of feedback this one's getting really overall. I mean, because those fragrances don't sound that bad. They actually smell really nice. But you know, if you have the Aventus with like a dry down, with a sort of gourmand tonka bean-ish kind of dry down, maybe.
Sounds good.
You know, I wasn't crazy about Chanel Allure Sport. I like it. I'm just not crazy about it. So I don't know how close it's going to be. So this is going to be a first impressions. You haven't smelled this one either yet.
I haven't tried it yet.
Either. So
just got it in the mail today.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys now, I will be giving away a sample of Aventus Cologne. So you guys stay tuned to the end of the video on your chance to win. So yeah, it's going to be a first impression. It's his bottle, so I'll give him the honor of spraying first. And not.
Your turn.
Okay, here we go. Woo, atomizer's great.
Always with Creed.
Yeah, definitely getting the Creed.
Definitely has the Aventus DNA. It's super bright.
Yeah. Very citrusy. I'm getting some sort of floral in there.
It's super fruity.
There's something in this that kind of gives it... It's not bad. I like it. It does smell like Aventus, but there's either floral...
I think it's way more citrusy.
Yeah, it's very sharp and citrusy.
And I have 17Q11, which is apparently one of the brightest Aventus batches there is, and this is way brighter than that.
Yeah.
But I do get the Aventus DNA for sure.
Yeah, they definitely went fruity with this one.
Very fruity. I don't really get the florals.
Yeah.
You said
it's just, on the opening blast, I got something that was a little different. What could it be? It smells... Maybe it's the tonka. It smells almost like
It's real fruity.
Like a what's the word? Like foundation or like makeup. There's not iris in this, but it almost has like the makeup bag, like lipstick almost. There's some note in this giving it a slight cosmetic smell, but it's like the Aventus DNA, but I'm getting a slight cosmetic smell.
It's very fresh, very fruity.
Yeah, it just smells like Aventus.
Yeah, it's very Aventus-y, but it's just way fresher.
It's very fresh and fruity batch kind of Aventus.
Like, take out all of the muskiness and the birchiness of Aventus, and that's just gone.
Yeah, it's very citrusy. Fresh. It's very fresh. It's crisp. I'm not getting any cooling from the mint,
I don't get any of that
which
either.
I heard someone say that's kind of important, that you'll definitely pick up on that. I don't get that. Because normally, like, well, I mean, maybe that, because
I mean, if they were going for a very summery version of Aventus, I mean, I think they did what they intended.
I'm trying to decipher whether that smell I'm getting, because I said cosmetic, but it's also a little green as well. So it could be the mint.
I kind of get the tonka a little bit now. It's smooth and kind of like creamy
It's
a little bit.
It's starting to turn creamy now.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting that. I'm definitely, any gourmand aspect that it's going to have, I'm definitely starting to pick up. It's starting to get, like, kind of cross over.
I don't get Chanel, though.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, not bad.
Especially for Texas, man.
Yeah, this would be great, like, for the upcoming summer. I mean, is it going to get the same kind of compliments? I don't know. I mean, obviously, you're going to have to... because this
My
is his
girlfriend
bottle.
loves Aventus, so we'll see what she thinks of this.
It all depends on the dry down, because honestly, I get the most compliments on Aventus where it's like still a little bit of pineapple, but mostly that musk and that vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is super citrusy.
Very citrusy.
Maybe it is the mint, because I'm starting to kind of get the mint kind of vibe I get from that Gertlean Homme, which is mint and kind of has like a, what's that drink, mojito kind of vibe?
A little bit, yeah.
So maybe that's what where the mint, because I'm getting a slight mojito vibe with this one as well. But yeah, it's definitely getting creamier, but all citrus on top, like we kind of said already 100 times.
I like it so far.
Yeah, so far it's not bad. Will it warrant?
It's not going to be. You're not going to turn people off or anything.
No, not at all. This is not bad at all. I mean, will it warrant 2 purchases though? I don't know. Maybe I see that some people were pulling, kind of jumping ship on this one and selling their bottles off, maybe because they thought it was too familiar or too close to the original Aventus.
I think the problem that this one is going to have is being a successor to Aventus, which is so popular and everybody loves it. Everyone's expectations of this are going to be way too high.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, when I first heard about it, I was like, okay, we have a lighter version of Aventus coming out. Yeah. Why would you do that? But Tom Ford does it all the time. Yeah. He'll put out all the aqua versions that are way less. They're lighter than the light fragrance already. So, but this is supposed to be an EDP, correct?
I believe so.
Yes, it's a parfum. So
maybe there's people in the Creed clientele that think Aventus is like too masculine or it's too heavy. Maybe that's what they're going for.
Yeah, it's definitely, like you said, no vanilla, because I'm not getting any right now.
There's no vanilla.
It's lost the musk. It's definitely got the top notes. I'm guessing it's a little bit of that mint that I'm also getting. There's something in there that's different. That it's like Aventus mixed with something else. Yeah. But yeah, so far
no ambergris in there either, which is surprising.
Yeah, that's surprising because that's kind of like their calling card, isn't it? Yeah. Like it's like their DNA on their fresh scents anyway. But it's a good scent. I'm not mad at it.
No, not at all. I'm gonna wear it. So
yeah. So I like this one. Not really sure if it's gonna be a hit. Not sure if I can tell you right now if it's gonna warrant 2 purchases. I think they're different enough to warrant 2 purchases. It might be like, almost like if Aventus maybe at night and this maybe during the day. This more casual. Aventus because Aventus is year round. Maybe this one's way more casual. Aventus is more dressy because it is a little heavier compared to this one. Yeah. So, who knows? But not a bad scent so far. If that little difference is the tonka bean, well, I guess we'll see in a little bit. I'm going to try to give you guys an update as best as possible. This is his bottle. I guess I'm going to try to maybe take a couple more sprays and give you guys an update. We're going to have dinner here probably a little bit later tonight, just to let you guys know what I have. He won't be with me, but he's going to take his bottle with him. But I do have this sample that I'm going to give away here at the end of the video. So you guys stick around for that and stick around for the update. Talk to you soon. All right, guys, well, I'm back with my update for Aventus Cologne. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. I did like this fragrance, but I didn't love it. It definitely, wasn't as different or groundbreaking as I was hoping. But I guess it didn't stray too far away from home because it did open up with that Aventus fresh fruity opening. Had the pineapple, the green apple, the mandarin, and the birch. That was what I really got in the opening, which is nice and fresh. A little bit of that mint as well. But it's nice and fresh. Definitely has an amazing opening. Very zingy, very sparkly. Definitely not going to be offended by the opening. You guys are probably going to really like that one, especially on a hot summer day. After that, I really just, it sort of stayed in that area, and then like that tonka bean started slowly coming in. And after about 45 minutes to an hour, that's what I was pretty much really left with. That sort of opening, the woody, citrusy pineapple opening mixed with tonka bean. I do got to say, I did get the resemblance to Chanel L'Orme Sport. That's what, I don't want to be like, the guy who just repeats what everybody else is saying, but I did hear that, and I did get that as well. Trust me, I try to debunk what everybody else says first. But actually, I had to agree with that comparison. It's not exact, but it's close, and you can definitely, see the resemblance in that one. Not really sure about the performance on this fragrance because I only had a couple of sprays on my hand, but I do know it did last over 5 hours on my hand that night. I could get little wafts of it here and there, but it wasn't super strong. Sorry I couldn't give you guys a better assessment of that. But I'm sure you guys will be able to get your hands on a bottle soon enough. But I do think that in the summer heat, it's probably a pretty decent performer. Like I said, it was still going strong. The tonka bean and the citrus notes were going strong on my hand after 5 hours. So I can only imagine that with more applied heavy sprays, it'd probably get a lot better performance out of that one. Is this better than Aventus? No, I don't think it is. I do think it's not a bad release. I just think it's not better than Aventus. I do think that, like I mentioned in the first half of the video, this would be better for more casual use. I think Aventus for more formal use, date night, just all the occasions that you guys normally wear Aventus for. But I definitely think if you're going to give this one a category, I would say for casual use. Will this be a huge hit? I don't think so. I think it's not going to be a fail. But I think when you put the Aventus name on it, I just think that people are going to just expect something more than what they put out there. So I don't think it's going to be a huge hit. Is this a good juice? I do think it is good juice. I think it's high quality. It smells great. I had no complaints about it. I just, if you want to, since you're kind of putting the Aventus name on it, it has to be something huge. In my opinion, it wasn't that great, but it's not awful by any means. It's still a really good fragrance. And if I got a good deal on a partial bottle, I would definitely pull the trigger on it. Will this garner compliments? I do believe so. Yes, that opening smells similar enough to Aventus, and it's just it's not offensive, so it's going to definitely be fresh and fruity and probably get you compliments on that one. The tonka bean is nice and powdery, and sweet and kind of nutty, and you can't go wrong with that either. It kind of has a bit of a gourmand, kind of that Chanel L'Orme Sport, and that's a popular fragrance for a reason. Will I pay retail for this bottle? I will not pay retail for the bottle. I think I mentioned that a second ago. If I can get my hands on a partial bottle, I'll definitely do that. And, maybe just get, maybe if I could find a partial bottle for like 30 mil, 50 mil, something like that, I definitely would probably pull the trigger on a bottle like that. So that was my quick update on Aventus Cologne. If you've tried Aventus Cologne, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now for the giveaways, my favorite part of the video, I'm going to give away a sample. This was donated by Brandon of Art of Fragrance, so we can thank him for hooking me up to hook you guys up with a sample of Creed Aventus Cologne. If you guys haven't tried it yet, please enter this contest. It will be very easy to enter this contest. So just like this video, subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notifications, that way you can be notified of any future videos that I put out, and leave your scent of the day in the comments below. I will choose the winner this Friday, probably Friday night, and I will choose a random YouTube comment picker, and I will upload the video. I just go ahead and record it on my phone and then upload that video to my Instagram page. That way you guys can see who won. That way there's no funny business going on. And good luck to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video on my channel. If you liked this video and want to see more videos like it, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider signing up for notification by hitting that notification bell. That way when I upload new videos, you'll be the first to find out. Please follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. Please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, until next video, you guys take care. Thanks.